After 6 months of job hunting, I finally landed a night shift position at an underground corporate storage facility in Newark, New Jersey. No windows, no cell service, just me, 4 security camera monitors, and the constant hum of flickering fluorescent lights. I sit in a booth on basement level 1, right next to the elevator. After midnight, it is the only floor that stays unlocked. Basement levels 2 and 3 are restricted. The company told me those floors contain archived data, nothing I need to worry about. That's what they said. 3 nights ago, around 2:17 a.m., I noticed movement on one of the monitors. Camera 4, basement level 3, which is impossible. There's no power on that floor. The lights don't even work. But on the screen, there was a silhouette, standing completely still at the far end of the hallway, facing the wall. I stared at it for maybe 30 seconds. Then it moved, slowly, turning to face the camera. It had no face, just a black, static-filled void, like someone had blurred its head with duct tape. I blinked. The screen glitched. The image cut to black. I rewound the footage. There was nothing there. Just an empty hallway. No timecode. No recording. I told myself it was a glitch. A hallucination from lack of sleep. What else could it be? But the next night, right at 2:17 again, the elevator moved by itself. It went down to level 3. No keycard swiped, no button pressed. It just descended. My heart was pounding. I watched the floor numbers light up. 1, 2, 3. Then silence. The doors never opened, and the elevator didn't come back up. Not right away. I tried calling my supervisor. No signal. The landline? Dead. Then I heard footsteps coming from the stairwell. Slow, measured, getting closer. I backed away from the desk, grabbed my flashlight, and aimed it at the stairwell door. Click. But the door didn't open. The overhead light above me flickered, then went out completely. I stood in total darkness for what felt like 10 seconds. When the power came back, the door was closed. But on the monitor, camera 1, basement level 1, me. I was on the screen, standing behind the desk, still, unmoving. Staring directly into the camera, I turned around. Nothing was there. I shut up the monitors and sat in the corner until sunrise. This is my last night. I'm writing this from the break room, under the dim, buzzing light above the table. My fingers are shaking as they type. It's 2:14 a.m. and something inside me is screaming. This building is about to swallow me whole. The company said they reviewed the footage. Standard response. Everything looks normal. No anomalies detected. Normal? They can tell me that all they want. But I will never forget what I saw. Myself on camera, unblinking, motionless, staring directly at me. It looked like me, but it wasn't me. And now, I know something's wrong. That vibration started again. A low, mechanical hum coming from below the floor. The elevator. I look at the panel. The lights are lighting up. 1, 2, 3, then silence. I swallow hard. I've lived this before, but this time something is different. The elevator didn't stop the bottom. The motor is still running. It's coming up. Yes, slowly. Creaking. Rising. The panel lights up again. 3, 2. Now, my heart is in my throat. My hands are ice. Cold sweat down my back. And then, 1. The light holds. A soft ding echoes through the hallway. The door opens. But what stepped out isn't someone. I don't know what it is. I only know the door opened. And now I hear footsteps. Heavy, slow, pressing against the concrete. Someone or something is coming. Tonight, the elevator didn't go to level 3. Tonight, level 3 came to me. My name is Travis. I work night shifts as a security guard in a government building in Des Moines, Iowa. They never told me what the building is used for. Still haven't. All I know is it's old, like World War II era old. Concrete hallways, rusted doors, rooms labeled with faded numbers. Most of it is empty. At night, it feels like I'm walking through that shelter built not to protect something, but to forget something. I don't carry a gun. There are no security cameras, just a flashlight, a ring with about 30 keys, and a logbook where I checked off every room I inspect. Here's the thing. Room 114 isn't on the map. The door is there, just like the others, but it's not listed on the floor plan. No key fits in either. It just has a thumb-turn lock. And if you open it, if you are stupid enough to open it, all you'll see is the plain, empty room. Dusty floor, peeling walls, no windows, no furniture. But the acoustics are off. When I step inside, I hear my own footsteps echo. But they come back with a delay, like someone else is walking just behind me, a few steps back. Every time, I slam the door shut. But last night, I hesitated. I turned off my flashlight and stood in the dark. I counted to 10. Then I whispered, "Hello?" And a voice whispered back, same word, same tone, just slower. "Hello." I jumped. Thought I was imagining things, but then the air shifted. I swear, the room exhaled. I got out, marked it in the logbook like nothing happened. But for the rest of the night, I felt like something was following me. Far enough not to be seen, close enough to be heard. Tonight, the door was already open. Room 114. I know, I didn't leave it that way. Inside, everything looked the same. Empty. Except one thing had changed. The floor was no longer covered in dust. There were footprints. The dust had been disturbed. One set of prints led to the far wall and stopped, as if someone had walked and vanished. I followed the prints, stood where they ended, and then I heard my voice. It wasn't echoing, it wasn't bouncing off the walls. It was speaking behind me. Do you want to stay? It was my voice. But I hadn't said anything. I ran. This time, I didn't shut the door. I didn't write anything down. But as I passed the other rooms on my patrol, I felt it. Every door I had checked earlier was quietly cracked open again. 101, 102, 108, and at the end of the hallway, room 114, still open. But now, someone was inside. Not moving, not speaking, but I swear, the posture, the build, the silhouette, the clothes, it looked like me, like I walked in, but left a piece of myself behind. I passed out staring at it. When I came to, my lips were cracked, my body felt completely drained. It was like something had been taken from inside me. My body was here, but it felt like someone had stolen my soul.